live.
Press O. Oh yeah, you know.
And a wide open look for Iguodala. Good on the triple. Iguodala's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Green with the block. And he recovers it. Mozgov kicks to Smith. And he drops that one in. Here's Iguodala. He has 5. Clark the pass to Thompson. Mozgov with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. Nice shot by Smith.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Warriors leading by 13.
Now, one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
Irving dishes to Smith. Back to Irving. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter. At least at the offensive end.
Channing Fries checked in for Cleveland. After Dellavedova comes in for Kevin Love. Different look here for the Warriors. Vasili's checked in for Spates. Rush comes in for Draymond Green. Leandro Barbosa is checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Ian Clark. Rush with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Finished off the break. Rush has got 5 now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Iman Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. And Golden State also making a change. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli.
He got it.
And there's Barbosa. That's good on the assist by Iguodala.
They're down by 16.
Iguodala's got 3 assists now in this one.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
LeBron's checked in for J.R. Smith. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
The dish to Fry.
Why now?
The drive by James. That's good. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Curry's checked in for Golden State. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Warriors leading by 12. Here's Curry. LeBron grabs the miss.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And Fry slams it in.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
And that is good.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Outside jumper. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Cavaliers trail by 13. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. And it's Livingston in at point guard.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor. Watch out now that that he's got his first 3 of the half. There might be more in store.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Irving's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
LeBron James. That's his second personal foul.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. Shumpert with the steal.
And what a defensive show these guys are putting on.
And James throws it down.
Maybe that'll ignite. Impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Here's Irving. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
Arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the league.
Agreed.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark and guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Timeout called the Warriors.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He told his team to keep looking for 3-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Smith checked in for Cleveland. And our old partner Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success. No. I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point. The kick out to Irving. Lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Smith with a wide open look. Smith missing again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
The pass to Iguodala. Rush gets the bucket. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
And so it's Cleveland with it. From deep, James. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Iguodala missing. Cavaliers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Smith, and he dunks it down.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Iguodala's drive. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Smith missing.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And that one's good by Clark.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Rush. He has 9 points and 2 steals. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And Clark, it's as if he's been a step ahead of everyone else out there today.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Thompson comes in for Andrew Bogut. Steph Curry is subbed in for Ian Clark. And he makes the first.
In the first half, he was able to get to the line a little bit more. Let's see if he can pick it up here.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in.
And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year, he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Thompson. Here's Curry. No good. Good D by Thompson.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Warriors.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
Yeah, they did. Their depth is really one of their greatest attributes.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Stephen Curry. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Shumpert gets a wide open look, but they get it back. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, with the game out of reach, intentional fouls don't mean anything. It's just an exercise in futility. Let the clock go.
Yeah, I agree with you, Clark. Just doesn't really make a lot of sense at this point.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Hit his foot, and it's being called a kickball.
Yeah, but that way look like his nose stuck in.
17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. He cans that one. So we see the Warriors taking the game.
Press 0.
Here, a solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent.
This shit smell like lemon.